All right, in this video, I'm going to go through a quick start guide for working with IC Smart Pages. And it's going to be important to note you're going to see things in there for the funnel, but we're not going to do that until we get to the funnel video. So follow me if you will. By looking at the screen, you'll notice it says access my products. The first thing you want to do is access your products. When you get to the page, knowing your way around, you're going to notice you have my account, my pages, my autoresponder, and of course, products, funnel, surveys, and resources. What we're going to do today in this specific video is we're going to go through things related to your account and your pages and your autoresponder. Depending on what level you have, you may not have access to funnels, surveys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a look through first, the most important part of setting up any related product that you have here in Ingresso Cibernetico is making sure that you're set up for making sure nothing interferes with your identity and or getting paid. So I recommend first things first is go to edit your profile. Make sure that the system knows who you are and has your correct reachable information so that we can avoid any potential challenges with any of your websites or anything or someone attempting to fraud you. We can ensure that people must confirm through your details. So as it asks for things, you'd want to have it, whether that's email address, home address, phone, city, state. This is not for us to use or sell to someone, but this is to ensure that we know who you are. And at the same time, there are oftentimes we want to contact you or you contact us. We can take care of things that way. So that's setting up your profile. What else would you like to set up? Well, if you are a page builder because you're a designer of some sort, you easily can go to our gallery and set up uploading images there, right? You can just upload images to your gallery. We also have an image editor. There'll be times you're working with something and it requires certain dimensions on a specific image, or you might want to crop it or set it back. You don't have to go out and buy Photoshop. You can do it inside of our image editor. A key portion of setup is going to be your payment options. When you're setting up payment options, the most important thing is to ensure that you don't leave things blank. So let's take a peek. There's not much to do with this, but if you have a gateway and you have your secret key, you'd place it right in this option here, right? Now, you have also PayPal. If you have PayPal, you want to click here and put your email ID there. And also here for instant commissions, when someone pays you, they're not paying our company. When they pay you for your product that you're selling from IC Smart Products or some other product, you'd want to get the money right away. So what you would do is you'd put in your email there for when a customer needs to pay you, you'd put that email address there. Okay? That's how that works. So you'd set up your payment options. Thirdly is your Kannagi Integration. This is going to be someone who's really like this, a lot more techie, but it's important to note, when you sell products that have a specific volume count, it doesn't take much to get lost where you have a lot of sales and they keep coming in, but you only have so many products. This will help you with product tracking for you and your customers. Ever go to buy something and it says only 2 seats left, or we only have 10 left and they're going fast? You can know that using Kannagi. If you have a Kannagi account with those guys, they will give you the right thing to plug into our system so that you can track your products. Now, it makes you feel better. You don't really need that. We have our own product section where you can track your products, but it's going to not be as sophisticated as that program because that's all they do. The next thing is your autoresponder integrations. If you're not going to use our autoresponder, which you can access right here, you can just connect the one that you have right here on the email marketing services. So whether it's Aweber, MailChimp, Constant Contacts, or any of those, all you do is click connect and then easily paste in your API key, right? And they give that to you inside of your whatever email provider you're using. They give you that key. Then you connect. If you're not on this list, you can submit for us to look at adding it through a form that we'll provide you once you contact us, that you can just get us the information so we can add it. What else is important when set up? Well, when it comes to pages, it's going to be important to note where things are and how to get around. You're pretty much set up once you take care of the things I mentioned over here under my account, but you need to know your way around. If you're going to create a new page, you do it here. If you're going to look at pages you've already built, You can do it here. And if you have a page, you're not going to build anything. You're going to import it, perhaps from someone in your team or an upline or something. They'll give you a share code. You would import it right here by clicking the button, and then it would ask you to type in the share code. Once you put the share code in, guess what? You would automatically have it right here. The page would come in to your system, so it'll be under My Pages. We have something called custom domains. Custom domains will help you to avoid having those really long domains when you give your link to people, where they can find you. For me, I would use DwayneGolden.com or something simple like buymyproducts.com or whatever it may be. When you use custom domains, there's a process that we have that we walk you through getting your domain out. If you add a domain, whatever your domain is, you already own it. We show you exactly how to plug it into this part of our system, and it works like this. You put the domain in, then you add it. Then the next page will tell you what to do with what link are you going to connect it to. Oftentimes, if you don't want to use a custom domain and you just forward it, many times it'll mess up your sale or being credited for sales or transactions, and it's something you wouldn't want. Under our autoresponder, I advise you, watch the video that's already in this list here, and it's called Setting Up My Autoresponder, and watch it to see how to use that, but it works very well. Now, I said under products, you can import products that you may have from another user, or you can add your own product, and then you can manage them, so you can know what you have at any time. It's not a Kannagi system, but it's our own in-house to try to keep you without needing to go and subscribe and pay money elsewhere. We put that here for you. We also put inside a coupon section, so you can actually have specific coupons for a limited time, along with the ability to manage scarcity with clocks on your pages. And it's easy to manage a coupon as far as what do you want to name the coupon so people can identify it, and when do you want it to go on and off of your website. That type of information is all done in this section called Manage Coupons. So if I had any coupons, right, they'd be listed here, and it would be easy for me to go ahead and grab one and begin to manage it, right? Or create one. I can create one real quick. I can just give the name, coupon code, when do I want it to expire, and what type of coupon is it? Is it percentage or dollar amount, right? And then if it is a percentage or dollar amount, I'd put it here, and then I'd make it active, and then it would show up in my list, and I could take the coding for that and make sure it's on my websites. So product management is going to be key. Now, to learn more about your funnels, we'll get to that as a separate video, but what I'll do is briefly introduce you to your pages. So if you're going to create a page, you have an option of creating one from scratch, or you can take one that already exists. If you just want a quick countdown clock or an opt-in page or a thank you page, you can easily just click and look at one of the, what do you call these things? One of the templates, and grab it, and then boom, set it up. Like I grab one, and I look like, okay, I think I want to use this, or I don't want to use it. Within minutes, I can create one. So I can look and call this my vid example, right? And I'd save my page, no problem. What's interesting is now I can go to work. Do I have a logo? What is it? I want to insert it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Right? So, don't want to do that. I want to go ahead and grab and insert my logo. Go to my block. I already have some in here because it's my gallery. I put some in. I just click it and boom. So now I have my logo, but I want to reduce its size and I want to center it, right? There we go. Now I want to do this and get that. So I have something in the top of my thing. Now I can put anything here. If you look inside at this, it's not a lot of work. I could put, Dwayne's, oops, you better learn how to spell my name. Right? Let's get to who are my people, right? I can put whatever I want in here. And to set up my autoresponder, I have a menu over here. I can set up a countdown clock of some sort. I could set up an autoresponder, or I can insert an image, right? I can insert my photo if I wanted, right? I can go anywhere on this page and do that. In fact, I will do it just to show you. It's not that difficult. I can go to my gallery, insert my photo, and boom. Oh, it's my background. I didn't mean to set up my background. That's going to be a silly page right there, man. Let me see if it lets me undo. Okay, no. Okay, so anyway, and then doing that, I did the wrong type of insert. I clicked on change background image. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Anyway, so now I'm in the background. But when I set up the autoresponder, it's pretty simple. If I connected a third-party autoresponder like Aweber, MailChimp, or something, it would be in this list. Or if I set up my own Ingresso Cibernetico iSmart responder or Smart Responder, I would find it also on the list, which I do. I see Smart Pages. Now, I'm just going to select which campaign do I want to use. I think I want to use my private list where the people I work with privately. And then if I have a redirect, I type it there. I could send them to DwayneGolden.com or something. No problem. What else? Do I just only get to edit text? No, it gets better. I also get a chance to decide, do I want to include the phone number or not? Or keep it? Let's say I don't. I just click this button and I can say, do not show the box. So it's highlighted in red, which means it's not going to show when I show the page. Right? So I do want to show the name. Now, I don't really like this hideous green, and I don't really want it to say Ipsum Purim. I can make it say whatever I want, right? Like get started. Now, I can do that just quickly right there. And then I could change the color if I wanted by using our color code key code, or if I know the keys, I could put it there to the color I want. Then what's really cool is if I don't like the size, if I think it's all too large, I can trim it down some or make it smaller or larger, right? Make it smarter, and smaller, and then I can actually change the radius on it a little bit, right? And there you go. And I don't want it to say 1, I want it to say exclamation point. There you go. Now, I don't like the hideous green, but I'm not going to change the color. I just wanted you to get a good sample of how easy this is to put together. Now, my autoresponder is already set up, and I could easily just save my page. Now, it's going to look hideous because I didn't take my time to do it right. I put my background image by accident. Don't you make my mistake. That's really crazy, but it doesn't take much to put a page together, and you can do it. Of course, you would do a much better job than me, right? So in these cases like this, I can delete the block. If I don't want that, right, I could delete that. Now I can bring a clean page in here and put my own video in the way I want, like this. Right? Now I can easily get rid of, I don't need the text. I can get rid of the text. Bingo. Then I can go ahead and click my YouTube link, put in my URL for YouTube. Then I'll have my video together, right? I'll do that just for you. YouTube Studio. Let's click videos. Let me go to a welcome video just for the heck of it. Then, of course, I type it in, paste it, right? So I have my video, right? It's still a hideous page because of this background. I should have cleared that out. But it's not that difficult to manage, especially if you take your time. You're not doing a training like this, right? So this is how you use this system. But you can literally, if you'd like, I'm tired, I don't want any of this stuff. You can clear it, all of it. You can just clear it out. I don't want this. I want to go from scratch, right? Of course, I need to get rid of this background. I don't want this background at all. And so I can wipe it clean, or I can add more things. So I want you to see something here. I'm going to say inactive page properties. Let's go to my page properties. Inactive. Okay. So I can go here to the analytics and exit, change background, right? And I can take my background, right? And decide to make it white, or I can add another image like this one here. I can, let me go back to this here. Say done. I can go and work with adding like a live chat if you have a widget for that. I can also put in my analytics, right? My tracking codes in the page that I build. Or I could actually have my body tags, my index body tags. And then, of course, let me see what else is in a page. Yeah, I can do a full page or another type. And I can set the video background, right? Whether it's Vimeo or YouTube by putting the information here. by having like some motion and so forth at the back. But there's a lot that can be done here with our page builder, and this is one of them. We have another page builder that we just integrated for those who have a different style of creating pages, and so I'll grab that for you now. All right, so as I go back, I want to get to what's called create a new page. So when I go to create a new page, when I click this, right, it's going to be different than what I just showed you. It is a model where I can just create one now. I'm going to call this one just for you, right? When I click the one just for you, watch how this works. This is one where I could just drag and drop as well. It just works a little differently. So let's suppose I want to create my own quick page. I'm not going to do a whole page. I just want to show you how a few things work. I click up here for open blocks, right? I can forward certain styles for dealing with like video and things like that. And I can click here for more settings. And for my different layers, I can click here. So for those of you who are techies, right? Or you just want to see how easy it is, I can drag this one over here in the middle and quickly add in my image. I don't know what image I want to use. Let's try this one. I want to use the corporate one. So I've got my ingresso block, right? And then let's say I want to add a video. I can do that right here, right? There's already a video there. I could change the text and the content here at any point here, and I can drag in a form, and then before you know it, I end up with a website that's, a web page that's there for me. And of course, I would change it. I would make sure my text isn't as long. It doesn't say all that. And I'd put my opt-in form in, but it's really not so difficult to drag and drop and build what it is that you desire. So, that being said, I'm going to leave this and let you know that stay tuned. Be prepared to go through and watch. Now that you know how to build a page, or you get one, even if we build it for you, because we'd love to help you, you just contact us and we'll schedule a session and we'll either walk you through it or do it for you. You also can note that you can learn how to work once you have pages in the funnel system, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then surveys and see what you could do with these funnels, how powerful they are. This is Dwayne Golden. All the best to you. Take care.